Greetings everyone, Will1 here. I'm here at Hangman's Alley. I've updated the base to the best of my ability thus far. It has a huge water reduction length. I started outfitting the civilians or settlers with some military gear. Not everyone has a set though, but I'm getting there. Thanks to my gunner farming. I even have a gunner in there, but I'm not going to release them. I'm going to wait until I have the other two filled before I set them free, because I have this missile turret that can pretty much take care of anything that pops out. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh yeah, updated the wall, got rid of the junk barrier, and put in reinforced concrete with a switch. And I made it so then this switch only turns on when the power is going through that switch over there. This switch will both open up that and shut down the door at the same time, so a pretty unfair system for them, but very useful for me. I think that's everything. We're gonna head over to Diamond City, say hi to Nick, and get all the quests done while we head east. I was thinking about jumping straight to the Minutemen quest to the far southeast, but why jump all the way there when we have so many quests along the way? Also, I want to make a drop at Good Neighbor. But first, Diamond City. As far as what I did on my downtime, Whoa. Wonder when this happened. Oh, yeah, you messed up some turrets. You'd think I'd hear that. Maybe I was too far away and it was just background noise. But what I was saying was, last time we saw Nick, we were leaving that unfinished vault, and oh, right, downtime. I just did a bit of scouting around, and I bought me an apartment in Diamond City, but it's not going to be very important. It's just there for sleeping. You know, I want a place inside the city so then I don't have to walk all the way back to Hangman's Alley, which isn't that far. Oh, I apologize for not uploading more often, but I've been having an issue with my graphics card that keeps mislabeling or corrupting the textures on random objects, or making them disappear completely. I'm not sure what caused it. I've looked on the forums and I've checked for the most recent updates, none of which seem to solve it. It just seems to pop up within 30 minutes of gameplay. Oh yeah, I updated Ada. I kept her beefy right arm and attached a Gatling gun to it, and then a precision sniper on the left with a robo-brain arm. Also outfitted her with a bunch of energy increasing armor mods, so she should be really strong. Oh, and a laser eye head. It's pretty good, though I kind of wish I could get that reactor noise out of the background, but I lack the necessary parts to switch stuff out at this point. Oh yeah,
don't walk outside the walls undefended. High quality protection. Here you go. Sale. Ah, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, but you really should get off this stuff. The dependence on any
Sheffield.
one thing is
so
unhealthy.
Thirsty. Nuka-Cola. If you're hungry,
need a drink.
You can grab a quick bite of
Nuka-Cola.
power moves. Just talk to the robot.
But I just gave you one.
Nuka-Cola.
I gotta give you another? Fine.
Got those baseball relics I asked for?
Got them all right here.
I like your gumption. Let me take a look. This baseball. It's the real deal. You'd sign one of these and give it to the children of anyone you killed on the field. Look at that card.
Whoa.
See those numbers on the back? Tracks the count of enemies beaten to death by the player. Check out the leather on that mitt. Really good players use them to catch bullets. True fact there. That's everything on the list. Thank you. Far as I'm concerned, you're now a part of baseball collector history.
Glad I could help, but you seem to be... fine. There's no point. Baseball hasn't been played for so long, it might as well just let them see it the way it is. Besides, it serves a point to kind of... What's this? Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. So this is where the help wanted is listed. Cool. Alright, now Nick Valentine.
Hey, you that trader up from Quincy?
infiltrated with Quincy. That subterfuge
you here?
really cap-
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, every
Kinda.
cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work
Thanks.
and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Okay, just let me... There we go.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Very beginning.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Who were the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your face.
Not much to go on, But a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound...
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster.
That is my plan. Ah, darn it. Why did doors suddenly forget how to work? Come on. There we go. Oh, we've been in there for a while.
Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know.
My friends say outside is
Everything I
smell.
dug up
But you
about
don't smell
Kellogg
at all.
before his disappearance? Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
For a walled-off city, they certainly aren't using their space efficiently.
Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Dude.
Nice.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Place seems small to you? I think a guy like Kellogg would think big.
I'm just gonna loot the place quickly before I press that.
Nothing here. Did you check out that desk?
That was next on my list,
Well.
Nick.
That's one way to hide a room.
Ooh, bunch of supplies.
Well, look at this. All of a merc's favorite things.
Certainly had this place nicely stocked. Though you'd think he would have like some kind of food food storage. Though if this stuff hasn't gone bad on its own already, it's doubtful that it would be going bad in a closed room.
Gwinnett stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Any suggestions, Nick?
What about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. Can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
You seem to have a head about you, particularly you're from my timeline. You come with me. Ada is a powerful ally indeed, but I need someone who can relate to what's going on.
Any words of wisdom?
Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, and he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him, or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Hey.
What can I do for you?
Hey, Ada.
These are for you.
Heads up.
Yes, yes, sir.
I think it's about time we called it quits.
I hope I've done nothing to offend you, sir. Have a pleasant journey.
You're good, Ada. Just head to Hangman's Alley. I'll meet you there.
A lot of people out here. Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Right, you're all set. I don't know that you would equip the
Now,
armor.
watch this. Well, weapon over here.
Heads up.
Go on.
I'm wondering if I should backtrack to Hangman's Alley and optimize his gear, because right now he's only using a revolver, which is not exactly the strongest weapon well, that I have available. Okay, I think this place is set. Alright, let's also check where Dogmeat made it. Oh, Dogmeat's right here. You yawned at me. Well, there's no telling where Dogmeat will go. He could be possibly going in the opposite direction of where I want him to go. And I kind of wanted to head east, get all these quests along the way, drop by Good Neighbor, head south, and then go to this factory and the Minutemen Castle. I can definitely get more allies if I continue this way, but I don't know where Dogmeat's going to take me. There is a sense of urgency, but there's also preparation. I'd rather go in there with every advantage possible. So I'll wait to do the mission with Dogmeat. For now, let's head over to this next waypoint. Come on, Nick.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
Hey, he's helped you out several times. I will not have you badmouth him.
Just buy or
Besides
sell
that, he's
whatever you
helping me
need
out.
and get lost.
Hey.
What, you lost?
that's just me.
I ain't a tour guide.
I'm so tempted right now, but no. Pointless death serves no one.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
You've got our word, Abbott.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
What do you need
depends.
done?
What is it?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruined store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Wait, what? 100 caps? It would be a lot more hazardous, the fact that it's so close and no one
Only
else
if you
has
throw
done
in
it.
some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
Raiders moved in a ways back. Security says they can't handle them. That's why I'm running low. So, you still up for it?
I mean, can't handle it. They're not exactly the most well-organized or the best armed that I've seen. We'd have a harder time with gunners, yes, but raiders? Really? I wouldn't ask for more money on such an
Paint
easy
retrieval.
target.
I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Two moos from one cow, because they have two heads. What? Do I have paint on me?
Working hard?
Good luck getting that paint.
Oh, I see. It was just saying I needed to head over there. Okay.
Look alive.
Nick, you have
Do
anything
something
to that?
for you? What do you need?
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
Hard to say. You know, some folks are just out for themselves. Some want to help those in need. Jury's still out which camp you're in.
Your thoughts?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Your thoughts?
That is
Did we
true.
get a move on?
Definitely.
Oh, nothing.
Well, all right.
Look alive.
Here's what I've
What do
got.
you have on you? Pack of cigarettes. Well, I guess you could keep that. Alright. When I said my home plate base within Diamond City is underdeveloped, I am not exaggerating. Literally the only
Hanging
thing
out
in
with
there
Valentine,
is a
huh?
bed.
Good for you. Nick is good people. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. See, that guard knows what's up. I guess some people's hatred of the Institute passes over it into mixed territory unjustly. Then again, it's hard to tell when dealing with something so
You
secretive.
that trader up from Quincy? You sell any ointment? I got me this itch.
Wrong guy. Wrong guy. Yeah, this is what home plate is. It's a bit dismal right now. The only thing I left up were the lights, and that's simply because there's no other point of, you know, existence. I took all the parts and brought them over to home plate because I was really lacking in them. But this has been Will of One. Thank you all for watching. We'll pick this back up right here, and have a good one.